Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So I thought I would make a video about my experience with moving out of home and moving states. So at the start of this year I actually moved over to Hobart all by myself. I did not know anyone at all. The reason I moved over is because I got a really good job offer to coach acrobatics over there as head coach. Pretty much they just wanted to start up their own program and they knew that I was taking a break from acro, so they were like, what are you doing? Do you want to come and coach? And I was like, I felt like I was stuck in Melbourne. I felt like I needed to get out and experience something new, and I needed to get out of Melbourne. I felt like I was a bit stuck here. So I was like, you know what, let's just do it. I'm only going to learn from this experience, and it's something new, something different. So I pretty much packed up my stuff and moved over February 1st. My mum came over with me. I packed my life into 4 suitcases. So I committed to the first term, so 10 weeks. My mum came over with me for the first 11 days just to help me get settled in, because I was in my own little flat at the back of the house. The first week we spent going to like Target and Kmart and stuff to get like doonas, pillows, fresh sheets and stuff like that, just to make it a bit more homey for me. So with moving over to Hobart, I literally knew nobody besides my bosses who I'd met before, obviously. But had no friends, no family. So yeah, it was very nerve-wracking moving to a new state by myself, not knowing anyone. And obviously like my friends here, we're super close and I still had them on the phone and everything, but to go over to another state and not have friends or family over there, it was very challenging, but it honestly was one of the best experiences that I've had, and I'm so grateful that I did do it. I'm proud of myself that I did move myself over there. So the first week we spent pretty much just getting organised in the house, and obviously I started work. I love kids, so I get along with kids really well, and I get attached to kids very quickly. So within the first week I had fallen in love with all these little kids, ages from 4 to like 13, 14. So yeah, beautiful kids, and their parents were amazing and very welcoming, so that was really good. Then I also signed up to an F45 over there just because I wanted to keep myself fit, obviously, and I really wanted to use that time, almost like a working holiday. I wanted to use that time to focus on me, get fit and healthy, and do the best that I could with my fitness and my eating. And also signing up to a gym will help me meet people as well, and especially in an environment like that. The F45 trainers are amazing over there in Hobart. They were so welcoming and so friendly, and I met some really good friends that I'll forever have, so I'm very grateful for that, and it made the workouts even better. Obviously it's a super different environment being in a different state, learning just everything. Like even driving from my house into the city took me like 8 minutes on a good day, or 10 minutes on a bad day. Like it was so good. There's no traffic, and everyone's just like so chill over there compared to Melbourne, where everyone's absolutely crazy on the roads. Everyone's in a rush to get places, whereas Hobart I just felt so relaxed, and it was so nice. But the streets over there are a bit different. They're all mostly in the city, they're like one-way streets, so there's 4 lanes but they're all one way. I found that really weird and a bit scary when I was like didn't know where to go. So just don't turn down a one-way street. So I have really bad sense of direction, so learning to get from my house to the gym, which mind you is about a 6-minute drive and about 3 roads, and then going from my place to the gym or to the shopping centre, like that's like where I was. Gym, home, work, shopping centre, supermarket, all super close, literally within 5 minutes of each other. And yeah, it took me a good 2.5 weeks to get there without maps. So in the end I was very proud, but it did take me a while, but I got there. So with work, I pretty much worked 4 till say 8ish every day, as in coaching, and then obviously did like class planning, program making, and all of that in between. So I had most days to myself, so I really used that to go to the gym. And really for me, I just wanted to focus on myself, and I really did some soul searching. I did lots of journaling, I did goal setting. I just used every day to like try something new, or each week I'd write new goals, and I was alone a lot of the time, so it was really good for me to do a lot of self-discovery and figure out what I want, or what I want to do next, or what I really want in life. And kind of, obviously you can't plan everything, but I really wanted to sit down and figure out what my goals are and like what career path I want to take. So that was really good, and I definitely think it's a lot more clear in my head what I want in the next few years for myself. So along with my F45 classes, I did lots of beach walks, I did lots of cold water recovery. So after I finished F45, I would go straight home and bypass the beach and put my legs in. Honestly, the best thing for recovery. Definitely recommend. absolutely amazing. I did lots of stretching, or I'd go to work early and work out in their gym for an extra session or do handstands. And I actually started trampolining while I was there. So they have a coach from Argentina who's absolutely insane. And I got back on the tramp and built a lot of confidence and a lot of skill being on the trampoline again. The skills I was doing, I never thought I would do, like, ever on the trampoline. So I'm so grateful for him for pushing me out of my comfort zone. Okay, so I had some technical difficulties. My SD card is full, so I had to switch over to my phone, so sorry about the quality, but gotta work with what you got. It was just really good to step out of my comfort zone and like try something new, and the guys that I was training with, absolutely awesome. Can't wait to see where they all go with trampolining, so that's really awesome as well. So another thing I want to talk about, obviously with moving out of home and moving states, I was living alone. For me, I absolutely love living by myself. I just love my own space. In terms of challenges, I didn't really have many challenges moving over there. Obviously being away from friends and family was hard. I was still able to call my mum, I was still able to speak to my friends through FaceTime and all of that. So that was fine. And again, I really enjoy living by myself, so that wasn't an issue for me. In terms of cooking and cleaning, I'm actually a really good cook. I actually did really well. Like doing my own washing, my own cooking is totally fine for me. Vacuuming, all of that, like it's fine. I actually really enjoy it. So like I said, moving out and living alone, had no troubles with that and really enjoyed it. I definitely made it a real conscious effort to every Sunday I would go out and do my groceries and come home and cook up my meals for the week. So that was super good and like a really big help. I did not get Uber Eats once, so I'm very proud of that. But yeah, I cooked up my meals every week and I stuck to really healthy eating and then working out. So my mindset and how I felt was really good, because I pretty much stuck to 8 weeks of healthy eating and working out. So I felt really good mental health wise and physically. And also, like while I was over there, I didn't go out or anything, so I've had no alcohol for about 11 weeks now. Not that I'm a big drinker at all, but I definitely am so much better without it. Obviously, like a night here and there with the girls, I always love, but my body absolutely hates alcohol and I react to it so badly. So to have a complete break from it, my body is just thanking me for it and I'm not missing it at all. So yeah, I'm just enjoying staying healthy and fit. Obviously with all the bans and restrictions, we can't go out anyway. So it is a really good time for everyone to get onto, you know, healthy eating, intuitive eating, staying fit and focusing on yourself, especially during these times as well. So while I was in Hobart, I was fortunate to meet some really awesome people, made some really good friendships, but I am really grateful for one of my students, Gigi. She's absolutely a star and I can't wait to see where her future goes, but her family were amazing to me and absolute lifesavers during the last couple of weeks while I was there, and with the whole coronavirus and not being sure if I was able to stay there or if I would get stuck there, or there was just so much happening. So they were an absolute lifesaver and still keeping in contact every single day with them, which is absolutely amazing. And I was also fortunate enough to get some work with a dance school over there, who I absolutely fell in love with them. Their studio made it very hard for me to leave, but obviously in times like this that I had to, but I'll definitely be going back and helping them out for sure. That studio is honestly so beautiful and I can't wait to work with them in the future. So I really used Hobart to try and save some money and get ahead financially. But obviously with coming back to Melbourne during this time, I'm currently jobless, with gyms, dance schools and acro clubs being closed, along with many gyms and many small businesses, so it's very unfortunate and uncertain time, but we still need to remain positive and it will come to an end eventually. But I was lucky enough to be able to come home, obviously being Hobart and Melbourne being so close, the flight's like an hour max, and flights are really cheap, so that was great. I was able to come home for one of my best friend's 18th. I came home long weekend and another time over the weekend. One of the weekends I came home, I had a bit going on. My mum was overseas, so I couldn't really speak to her. I spent long weekend at home and then I flew back to Hobart and I was just in a very rough headspace. I had a lot going on and I had decisions to make and I was trying to make them all in the 1 week, and I was putting so much pressure on myself to try and make them straight away, and it just brought me down. I spent the whole week in tears every day, and then obviously living alone, I felt even more alone, and friends and family being in another state, it was very hard in that sense. So that was probably my biggest challenge. So yeah, that really taught me to get through that problem on my own and not having to rely on my mum or something or a friend. It was a big challenge, but it was a good learning curve for me. So I definitely spent a lot of time alone, but I definitely used it to do a lot of self-love and self-discovery, especially after everything I've been through. In another state was actually really, really nice. And anyone who is thinking about that they need a change or a move, 100% do it. I feel like now if I got another opportunity, I would jump at it in a heartbeat. Like, I definitely would do it. I'm not really afraid anymore, especially my first move being somewhere I didn't know or didn't know anyone. But it was honestly amazing and I absolutely loved it. So I was meant to be in Hobart for a total of 10 weeks, but it did get cut short 2 weeks because of the coronavirus, unfortunately. So I'm back in Melbourne now and I will be for a while, obviously until this all blows over, but at least I'm safe and I'm with my friends and family. There are a lot of upcoming opportunities, but obviously I can't really make many decisions until this all blows over and until the world gets back up and running. So again, I'm just using this time, obviously I'm not working, so just to be with family and keep working on my health and fitness and obviously get these YouTube videos happening. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are thinking about moving or you need a change, just go for it. You're only going to learn and it'll be an amazing experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.